Hi folks, this is ZeeZee and I'll be talking trust and infidelity. In this video, I give 5 commitments to ask for from a spouse who's cheated, especially if your spouse claims that they are committed to fixing your relationship. So stay tuned. Okay folks, so picture this scenario. Girl, let's call her Falake. And guy, we'll call him Emeka. Falake finds out Emeka is cheating, although Emeka hasn't admitted to it yet. He says he knows things haven't been great with them lately, but he is committed to working on the marriage. How does Falake hold him to this commitment? How does she hold him to it to make their marriage better? I'll tell her right now in this video. Okay, Falake, here's what you need to ask Emeka. Number 1, Emeka, if you are truly committed to making this marriage work, you must admit to the affair. If your spouse has cheated on you, they must be willing to admit it if your relationship has any hope of overcoming this devastation. What I have found coaching couples over the years is that your spouse's honesty is what brings emotional closure to it. Yes, you've done it, you've said you've done it, you're sorry, let's move on. If Emeka doesn't tell the truth, Falake will never really be able to trust him again. And what's a marriage without trust? While this truth will hurt like hell, it's actually the key first step for Falake to ever trust Emeka again. Now, Falake, getting Emeka to admit it, however, doesn't mean you should use it against him. So when he does something wrong, you say, and that's how you cheated on me the other time. And he does something else, don't do that. What you're trying to do is once he admits it, you guys get on with working on fixing your relationship. Number 2, Emeka, if you are truly committed to this marriage, you must expose all those secrets that you have been keeping from me, just so I do not have to snoop around. Now, I'm not asking that you tell me everything else. It's fine. You've cheated. We'll get through that. But I'm asking that you open up your life to me again. Rebuilding trust is not something that happens overnight. So Falake, do not let anyone guilt you into thinking that you just have to trust Emeka immediately. It's actually a journey. It is understandable if it takes you a while to trust Emeka again, even after you have accepted his apology. You might want the liberty to check his phone anytime you wish. You just want to know what's going on with him. You also might want him to call you more often and tell you wherever he is. You want to know his whereabouts. You want to know, did he really do that job? Did he really get into that meeting? You just want to know more. If Emeka is truly willing to rebuild this relationship with you, he'll do whatever it takes. He will allow you access to some of the private things he used to hide away from you just to keep you at rest, right? His underground whereabouts, those meetings he never tells you about, and he stays until about 2 in the morning, those kind of things. He has to be able to open this up because the process of rebuilding trust involves opening up himself to you again. Number 3, Emeka, if you are committed to this marriage, we must both get tested. Tested, yes. Part of the commitment to rebuild trust in your relationship will include a plan to fix your sex life and regain your intimacy. While you might be ready to forgive Emeka and get in between the sheets for great make-up sex, you need to insist that the both of you get tested first. Yes, you too, Falake, as you don't know or you're not very sure who the person was, what she might have had, and so on and so forth. What you need to do, right, is insist that the both of you get tested. He might feel insulted by this, I understand, but you have to insist. You have to keep yourself safe. And this is just one demand that you should definitely not overlook. Emeka might tell you, hey, it just happened once, we use protection, it wasn't anything. No. Forgiving infidelity doesn't mean you have to ignore reality. It's totally better to be safe than sorry, Falake. Number 4. Emeka, if you are committed to this marriage, you can never see and you can never talk to that person again. A lot of affairs happen with people who are in the same social circle as we are. Also, it could happen with someone that your partner might have been working with or doing business with. When people cheat, they do so because they stop getting attention that they desire from their partners. Now, rather than working through the issues they're having with their partners, they actually go outside to seek that emotional and physical pleasure that they've been lacking. Now, obviously, when this happens, it's an affair. Whether it's just emotional or just physical, whatever it is, it's an affair. If this was the case between you and Emeka, for the marriage to truly stand the test of overcoming this affair, he must commit to totally ending the relationship that he had with this person. This means that he doesn't have to be friends with them again if they're his friends, or if they work together, he might actually have to find a job that doesn't include that person in his circle. Yes, he has to do whatever it takes to make the marriage work. And if that's one of the things he has to do and it's important to him, he'll do it. Number 5, Emeka, if you are committed to this marriage, you have to be committed to creating new memories for us. The only reason why couples who overcome affairs are able to do that is because they were able to restore the love they had for one another. So Folake, this process of moving on from the affair can only be successful if Emeka is willing to create new positive memories with you that cause the old memories related to the affair to fade away. Folake, it is actually natural for you to harbor a lot of resentment for Emeka as a result of this affair. Now, one effective method of dealing with this resentment is to avoid expressing it with resentful words. Believe it or not, yes, you can't lash out at him. I know there's so many words you want to call him. There's just so many names you want to call him. Fornicator, animal, cheater, bastard. And the list goes on and on. But try and refrain from doing all of that. What you need to do instead is channel that energy towards positive activities, spending more time with him, doing positive things that will actually create new memories that end up replacing the old ones from your memory of the affair. Folake, nothing ever truly prepares you for the negative effects of infidelity. However, if you have prayed, reflected, and soul searched, and you have made the commitment to forgive Emeka and restore your marriage, these are just some of the 5 commitments that I think you should demand from him. And this will help to ease your journey towards healing, because you're hurt. And what happens when you're hurt? You need to heal before you can become yourself again. So please ask Emeka to commit to these things. I hope this advice has helped you, Folake, and every other woman out there who's watching this that might be dealing with something similar to this. I'd love to actually hear from you on how things went with Emeka when you asked him for all these commitments. I'd like to hear from any other ladies out there as well who are dealing with a similar situation or who have questions about how to establish trust again with their partners after it has been betrayed. I always say that communication is the lifeline of marriage, and to build a healthy marriage, you have got to fix the way that you and your partner communicate and also handle conflict in your home. Click on the link below to sign up for my free 3-part audio series called How to Master Communication and How to Know Perfect Conflict Resolution in Your Relationship. In this 3-part audio series, what I do is show you how to talk, listen, respond, and more importantly, understand your partner in ways that would totally transform your communication. So all you have to do is download it, click on the link below, and it'll give you access to the 3-part audio series. Now, like this video if you actually enjoyed it, and send your comments. Questions, comments, whatever, just let me know. I look forward to continuing this discussion with you. Don't forget though to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. I have a ton of other relationship videos that will help keep your relationship together on my website, ZeeZeeIO.com. This is ZeeZee Talks, and I'll be talking to you soon. God bless.